Happy Earth Day, YouTube, if you're watching this on the day that it was posted. Today's video is going to be about May Day and manifesting things. And May Day is also called Beltane. It is one of our half holidays when we talk about the Sabbats and the Wheel of the Year. May Day is halfway between Ostara, the spring equinox, and Litha, the summer solstice. So at May Day, the veil is thin, very similarly to how it is at Samhain. And this means that it is a great time to connect to our ancestors like we do at Samhain, but also to connect to the land spirits and to manifest abundance. May Day is all about flowers and fertility and manifestation. So let's get started. So today we're going to talk about creating a manifestation pouch. Now these ideas are things that you can also do to just carry something on yourself or to leave offerings for manifestation. All of these things that we're going to discuss today, the different herbs and seeds, are also often used for incenses or to add to oils for anointing oils. And I have lots of these things available in the shop. You can also always custom order a prosperity pouch anytime you want. And I also create the pouches for other reasons too, but they're all done by custom order. So this is one of the examples of the different types of pouches that I would use. It's a pretty shiny green little pouch. And inside it has a little zipper. So these ones I only have a few left of, but you can see how it has a little zipper where you would put everything and close it up and you can just keep it in your pocket. So for prosperity, things that you might want to consider adding in for manifesting things, drawing things to you. The herbs that you might want to use are things like patchouli and cinnamon and cloves or Irish moss. I've even heard recently a lot of people do use that as well. And other things that you might want to consider are tonka beans. So tonka beans are very often used for making wishes. You carry them in your pocket, and when your wish comes true, you leave them as an offering. Other wish beans are the mojo wish beans. You can see here, mojo wish beans, and they come 7 to a packet. So when I make the manifestation pouch, I only add one of each of these. So I put one tonka bean, one mojo bean, and typically a Job's tear, which is also used to bring in abundance and bring in the things that you're looking for. And Jezebel root is very often used for bringing you what you desire. So it's not that we're not working on what we desire, but we're trying to manifest that. So we use these things as tools to remind us to keep our energy focused on what we are trying to manifest. You can also use hawthorn berries for manifestation, but especially at May Day or Beltane, because they're used to help open the worlds, to help cross between the worlds. Other things that symbolize money or manifestation might be cowrie shells, which are also used for divination. And divination is something that, because the worlds are open, like between now, like at Samhain, the veil is very thin at Beltane. It's a great time to also do divination. So perhaps you should do some divination or some meditation and sit and think about how exactly to make that intention, how to word your intention and create your pouch with intention to draw what you want to you. And how do you know that what you want, what you think you want, is actually what you really need. So doing a type of divination at Beltane before you do your pouch is very, very important to create that intention in a good way. So you take however much of each of the herbs that we talked about and each of these seeds or shells, and you put them all into a pouch. And you can also add essential oils if you want, or different types of anointing oils to bring in that energy. And then you have to put that intention into this pouch. So you're going to fill your pouch up, but after you sit and do your divination, or you sit in meditation and contemplate what it is you really need, not necessarily what you want, it's what is best for you right now, then you would put that intention into the pouch and then carry it with you so that it works as a tool to remind you to bring that intention to the forefront of your mind. And that is how you can draw on those energies of manifestation and abundance that are here at Beltane. And Beltane is also a time of great communication. It's a time of being able to communicate and come together with the people that you haven't seen, maybe perhaps over the winter time. I know that for me, we typically do a May Day celebration and a Beltane celebration with a maypole at our campground, Brushwood Folklore Center in Western New York. But that wasn't able to happen last year, and it's not going to happen again this year because of what has been going on in our world. But I am very much looking forward to whenever we can get back together with those people. So I'm working on my personal self and my balance and helping all of you come back to balance, so that when we all do get back together, that we have all grown and we've all changed, and we can help each other do that by reaching out. Reach out to your neighbors. Reach out to the people in your neighborhood. If you have things in abundance right now at Beltane, I know that abundance is usually a fall thing, but perhaps you do have some extra right now that you can give to your neighbors. And it's also a great time to connect to the land spirits by leaving offerings and building the fertility in your garden, the energy about fertility and growth, and feeding those seeds with your energy. So maybe you've been collecting your coffee grounds and your eggshells, or you have your compost that you've been keeping, and it's a great time to get in touch with the earth, connect to the earth, and work those things back in and use your energy. Work your energy into the soil and create what you need. That could be the soil of your own self. That could be the soil of your garden. That could be incorporating whatever it is that you need to do. It is time to work those energies and to voice what you need and be able to draw that to yourself. So next week's video is also going to be a little bit about fertility, but in a slightly different way. We're going to talk about female hormone balancing and how the herbs that we can use can help us to stay in balance, to help us for fertility reasons, and to also help us with those crazy hot flashes that some of you may also be experiencing. So until then, many blessings, tribe. We'll see you next week.